Lesson 4, Group 2, partial fractions with linear factors that are repeated, Part 1. We have examples. Decompose the following into partial fractions. Number 4, s square plus 1 over bracket open s plus 1 bracket close to the power of 3. When we say linear factor in the denominator, it means the power of variable s is 1. You must take note of that. Now, power 3 here means s plus 1 is repeated 3 times. Not for you to expand it. You start from power 1, power 2, power 3. For that reason, you are going to assign 3 numerators. The first one is a to the given linear factor when the power is 1, plus b over the given linear factor when the power is 2, plus c over the given linear factor when the power is 3. That is all you have to do. You simplify by finding the LCM in the right hand side. It is simply s plus 1 in bracket to the power of 3. The first 2 factors are contained in the third one. Multiply through by the LCM to clear fractions and you have this result, which we call equation P. From here, you can look for C because s plus 1 is common to A and B. So you have to turn A and B to 0 to find C, and that is only if s is equal to minus 1. If s is equal to minus 1, here becomes 0. 0 square is 0 times A is 0, and here is also 0. So you have the result after putting s equal to minus 1. You have it in this form, and you have 2 equal to c. Therefore, c is equal to 2. We proceed by solving for A and B respectively. In order to solve for A and B, we have 2 options. You can decide to expand equation P. When you do that and compare coefficients, you are going to have equations 2, 3 as the case may be. To cut off that part, the expansion part, you can simply find A and B. If you let s take any other value except minus 1, we used minus 1 to get C. So you can let s assume any other value so that you can have 2 equations containing A and B, and you solve for A and B. Any value of your choice. If you choose to use higher values, you are going to have higher coefficients. So let s equal to 0 in equation 1, in equation P. So I will come here and replace s with 0. I have it in this form. That is 1 equal to A plus B plus C. And previously, C is equal to 2. You replace C with 2. You have A plus B equal to 1 minus 2. You transfer the constant term to the right hand side, and you have A plus B equal to minus 1. Let's call that equation 1. We need another equation for us to solve them simultaneously in order to get A and B. Let's take S again equal to 1 to get the other equation. In equation P, you replace S with 1 in this form. You have this result and this result. Previously, C is equal to 2. You replace C with 2. You have it in this form, and 4A plus 2B equal to 0. You can divide through by 2 to reduce the coefficients, and you have 2A plus B equal to 0 as equation 2. This method is very easy. It saves us the stress of expanding and comparing coefficient. You can use your own set of values. You are going to have different equations, but your final result will be the same as the one we are going to get in this example. Solve equations 1 and 2 simultaneously using elimination method. You have both equations. I'm going to eliminate variable B because its coefficients are the same in both equations, 1, 1. And I'm going to subtract because the signs are the same, positive, positive. A minus 2A is minus A. Minus, we turn this sign to be minus, so that plus B minus B is 0. Minus 1 minus 0 is minus 1. Therefore, you have minus A equal to minus 1. If you multiply through by minus 1 to make A positive, you have A equal to 1. To continue, you need to replace A with 1 in any of the equations. I'm using equation 1. This is equation 1. You replace A with 1, and you have B equal to minus 1 minus 1. B becomes minus 2. Thus, the compound fraction that is equal to the partial fractions is obtained by replacing A, B, C with what they stand for. A is equal to 1. B is equal to minus 2. If you put minus 2 here, plus minus is minus, and C is equal to 2. This is the required partial fractions. End of lesson 4. There is every need for you to be saved if you are not, because the Lord Jesus Christ is coming very soon. Some will be taken and some will be left. Live righteously and be prepared. Goodbye.